Good morning, people. Hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. From the backdrop, you can see I'm still at the homestay, but today we are doing a day trip towards Surajkund. There is an ongoing international artisan fair that happens typically in early February. But most of the time I was away, but this time I'm around, so we're gonna go there. It's gonna be a nice road trip out there, and we're gonna check out. There's a lot of artisans that have come not only from India but also from abroad, so we're gonna meet them, learn more about their art, and see what else this festival has to offer. So let's get started. So it's really bright and sunny. We've got onto the highway. Google shows from our homestay it's about 71 kilometers, which should take about 2 odd hours. But given that we're gonna cross through Delhi and NCR region, I'm guessing it was more like 2.5 or so. And the good thing is today is a weekday, so I chose the time when most of the people would be at work, and now is about 10 a.m. So hopefully it should not be that bad in terms of traffic conditions. And geographically speaking, this trade fair is, let's say, southeast of the IGI airport in New Delhi, and if you are flying in through that airport, you probably have about 25-30 kilometers of commute from there, and even from our homestay it's not too far off. So I've been there several years ago. It was a very long time ago, so I'm getting a chance to revisit and relive the memories. So I want to see what all has changed, so really excited to see. And I'm guessing there's also some food stalls over there, so we're gonna have breakfast, brunch and lunch over there. Should be a relatively big fair to spend a couple of hours. So for now we have 31 kilometers on this highway, so let's cruise and enjoy. Up ahead is the Singhu border, Delhi-Haryana border, and there's typically a lot of jam out here. So the MCD toll tax line is that way for commercial vehicles. And up ahead there's also barricading from when there were farmer protests, so it's like a very narrow access. So this is a bit of a choke point to enter into Delhi. Let's see how long it takes to get there. We have about 6 odd lanes all trying to access one single lane of the flyover up ahead. No wonder this is a choke point. Finally, so the bottleneck was not super bad, but as you can see, there's like all these cinder blocks and these cargo containers, police barricades from Delhi police. I think they're just gonna be left here. So it was anyways a 2-lane flyover, at least, or 3 lanes. So most of it, at least halfway through, is blocked off. So yeah, now we're free to cruise. Let's see, it did not push back us too much. Still says before noon we should get there. Let's see how it looks up ahead. Finally at 12:20 made it to the parking of the fairgrounds. So this is a pretty big parking. It's all open, not covered, but it's 50 rupees for a two-wheeler, and it's a full day parking in 50 rupees. So Fortune is parked right here, and there is this off-roading bit, and there the white canopies that you see is already the fairgrounds. So short and sweet walk, and then we're gonna get there. But it's extremely hot right now. I had to take off all the layers, so we're gonna enjoy the summer flavors now. So let's go in and check out what's happening. Probably there's also an entrance ticket to the fair itself. Alright, so made it to the fair premises. You can already see the white canopy stalls. They are already starting here. That's gate number 1 where we entered from. And what I learned is the entrance ticket for a weekday is 120, on a weekend is 180, and it's a single entry. Basically, if you end up exiting from one of the other gates, because it's a very big premises, you are not allowed to use the same ticket to come back inside. In case, for example, if you park by gate 1 and you're thinking you're taking a shortcut, that's not allowed. And they also seem to have some sort of a mermaid show, some other playing area down there, some merry-go-rounds and stuff over there. And there was an announcement just now that said at 7 p.m. they also do some cultural events, but I'm probably not going to stick around that long. It's a big fair, all right, but unless you are like a shopping fanatic, probably 1 to 2 hours is more than enough. But it's 12:30 right now. We'll see what we find. Start walking around and explore what's on display here. So these are the kind of ethnic performances you can expect. So they're going to do like mini performances throughout, and then dedicated ethnic fest of sorts at like 7 p.m. And they have a lot of these dedicated gates to represent the culture of each of the states. So that was Chhattisgarh gate. I'm going in here for now. Let's see, there's a handicraft fair this way. I found also about the dates. So it's from 7th to the 23rd of February. In case if you want to come here, happens all of the days. Just the prices on the weekends are slightly more expensive. Food court. It's about time for lunch. Here it's cash only. There are guys with prepaid coupons that they're selling you. So you just buy the coupon first, then buy the food after, and whatever is the residual they'll settle in cash payments afterwards. And there's like state-wise, so Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan. I'm gonna grab something. Probably not gonna be very healthy, but at least it's gonna be filling. Let's see what we find around us. Oh, they seem to have a massive jaleba. This is like 100 rupee for one piece. Looks massive. Done with the lunch break. Had a very nice Rajasthani themed lunch today. Dal bati churma and the Jaipuri kachori. I was missing that a lot. In Sonipat side you get Haryanvi and Punjabi food a lot, but not Rajasthani, so went for that. Little bit on the pricey side, but the flavors were good. Now I'm kind of walking around the periphery and I'm at a slightly higher altitude, and you can see the entire food court section, the extended part of it. Kind of looks like a campsite. If you were to go, let's say, hiking, for example, in Europe, and you have these kind of outdoor camping areas, it kind of gives a feel like that. Anyway, let's keep going, and I'm really interested in the northeastern segment to see what they have on display here, because I never got the chance to go to northeast all the way. And I was in Darjeeling, the weather was too bad. Locals said don't cross over to the northeast, so just to get a sense of what it feels like. Haven't seen any international artisans just yet, so ask the cops. And also there is a board sign here, so along that way is going to be the international artisans, so we're going to go check that out first, what all countries are here. This looks like sand art. There was also one where I saw the first ethnic performance by the artist over there. Behind them was the sand art of Lord Jagannath that you also see when you land in Orissa or at the airport. There we have it. There's Nepal. Let's see, what else do we have? There's Thailand. There was also Russia and Tunisia. Okay. That's the Turkish market stall, and then they have the same appearance as you have in the market streets of Turkey. And the guy was telling some of the customers that the currency is not an issue. You can buy in USD, Euro, Bitcoin, anything goes. Indian rupees. It's like very friendly folks out here. I guess this is the main entrance with the country flags of all the international artisans that are here. Are these handmade carpets all the way from Afghanistan? You have different sizes, I guess.
Yes, sizes all from 2.5 feet till 10 by 10.
Oh, so like a full...
Feet by 4 feet and 10 feet by 10.
Seems like even in this foreign country section, bargaining is like a norm. They will kind of stay adamant that the price is good, but if you want to bargain, make sure you do that before you pull out your camera. Once they see the camera, then you've lost the upper hand. There's no bargaining thereafter. Made it to the northeast section, but apparently the prices are a little bit on the steeper side. So I found this Assamese hat, bamboo hat I suppose, but a small one, very small one, like the size of a 6-7 inch pizza for a single person. That was already 250-300 bucks or something, so didn't buy that one. And then Arunachal has like a face mask that's like very thin, narrow face mask, the wooden one. That's also a little bit on the pricey side, so still considering if I want to buy it or just walk around and enjoy. But one theme that I saw seems to be common in northeastern stalls is significant use of bamboo. So a lot of these baskets and stuff, I think there's a lot of these natural material out there. Let's see if I can find something else that is interesting but still well within budget, or at least a reasonable price. Alright, back to the square one. That's where my gate is to head to the parking. So gonna start heading back now. It's almost 2:30 p.m. About 2 to 3 hours is what I spent on the inside, and things are a little bit on the pricier side, including the food. So didn't get a chance to grab the souvenir as I hoped for. Let's wait for this announcement to finish first. So that was an informational announcement that says there are 5 gates on campus, and if you end up exiting by mistake, you would not be allowed re-entry on that single ticket. So it's like a single entry ticket. Anyway, so what I was saying was, yeah, at the end I didn't end up buying the souvenirs that I was hoping to grab from the northeastern artisans. But maybe when I continue the India Darshan tour towards the northeast India side, probably I'll grab it on the spot. Yeah, so other than that, it's 2:30 p.m. I spent about let's say 2 odd hours in the inside. That was more than enough for me because I was not stopping by and checking out every single thing bit by bit. And gonna end this vlog here and start heading back to the homestay. It's gonna be a nice and long 2.5-3 hour ride. Want to skip the traffic of Delhi before the office people start leaving. So I'll see you again in another episode of the India Darshan travel series. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off.